mold testing in the body. And here is why just doing a mycotoxin test is honestly not the best way to look at mold inside of the body. So this is a real client that we have, and she came to us eating super well, super clean, doing all of the lifestyle things to support nervous system and detox pathways, moves every single day, works out several times a week, strength trains, like doing all the things, and still was feeling awful. A lot of fatigue, a lot of gut issues, some cognitive issues going on, and just like some inflammation, some pain, and things just weren't right. She knew just things that weren't right. So when we ran this test, we already suspected mold. And here's why we use the organic acids test from Mosaic Diagnostics primarily to look at mold and mycotoxins in the body. And first and foremost, I can tell you just by looking at the very first section here, the yeast and fungal markers, this person has mold and they have mold colonized within the gut, which is a big deal. Mold can colonize in the gut and colonize in the sinuses. We can have it in the lungs. Like mold can be all over the place and cause systemic disruption, which is why a lot of the symptoms seem so widespread. So if we look at this first section, by and large, we want things to be on the low end because these are looking at yeast and fungal markers, and if they are overgrown, it is primarily what we're looking at. And you can see, looking at this first section, everything is higher than we like to see it. And big ones we look at, we look at 2, we look at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 9 is a really big one. This is a fungal toxin that is being released into the body. And you can see on this particular test, it is crazy high. So I would assume this person feels completely like garbage and has all kinds of gut issues, let alone all kinds of mast cell kind of issues, histamine intolerance type issues because of the mold, and there's so many yeast and fungal issues going on. This test is also way better looking at yeast and fungal markers than a stool test. This is going to show up, this is a urine test, and this is going to show yeast and fungal overgrowth issues way faster in a more complete profile than a stool test ever could. Looking at the second section, I can tell you this person probably has SIBO, so small intestinal bacteria overgrowth. She does have a lot of good bacteria in her gut as well. However, we also have a lot of bad stuff. So we're going to have to kill and get rid of all of that. Looking at the last section here, we also have some other bacterial issues, largely related to things like C. diff and other sort of bacterial issues. So we have pretty systemic gut issues across the board. I can tell you with mold, and this test does not look at parasites. I can tell you by looking at her blood work, there were also signs of parasite overgrowth. So this is just part 1. I will be going over the rest of the test, so be sure to like and follow along. If you are interested in learning more about testing your body, testing your home, how to actually heal from mold, mast cell, and histamine issues, I am hosting a free, completely free masterclass on May 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a link in our bio to register. This is completely free for now. The live and the recording, as long as you sign up beforehand, will be free. However, this will be a paid offer and something available after the fact that will have a cost to it. So be sure to sign up now so that you can attend live. I will be answering questions live if you can attend. If you can't, still be sure to register so you can get access to a free recording. Use the link in our bio.